Greetings! I present the Rekin Systems 3D production module. Capture. Today I will show you how to use a capture function, that is to record a program output to a file on the disk. It is done with a capture button. Before we enable the capture function, there are several settings to be adjusted. On the right side of the button we can see an icon with a picture of a gear. Let's press it. A new window opens. First we will choose a codec. It may be a H.264 codec or MP4 or MPEG file extension. Below we can observe how the audio and video parameters change depending on the selected codec. We choose the recording quality on the right side of the window. We have a choice from among high, normal or low quality. In this case, bitrate is set automatically. We can also use a user-defined bitrate option. In such case, another slider appears in a window and we set the value with its help. 24,000 kilobits per second, for example, which is 24 megabits per second. Dividing this value by 8, we can see that approximately 3 megabytes of video data is sent during 1 second of a recording. We should also add audio data to this value. Below, we can see the recorded file's path. We can set our own recording location after pressing an icon with 3 dots. It is recommended to record the file to the Rekin Systems disk and only then transfer it to a different medium like a pen drive or an external drive. We accept the changes with pressing OK button. Now only setting the audio output level on the recorded file remains. On the audio mixer, select Audio Output tab, Capture section. We set the recorded file's level using input sliders and a capture slider which is set to -6 decibels by default. The level of the recorded signal shouldn't be higher than the level in the orange field. When the signal reaches the red field, the sound will definitely be overdriven. We should avoid such a situation by performing several test runs of setting the signal level earlier. We can start recording now. If we want our video to have no sound, we just have to press mute. In such case, the audio signal will be muted. Let's start recording. We press Capture button. We can see that a red light appears on the right side and the recording time counter starts to run. Now we are recording the program output. We start our work in the system, we change the shots. In order to stop recording, we press Capture button once again. We will be informed with a message that the recorded file has been added to the 5th tab of the Media 1 tray. Here we can see our recorded file. We can play it. We may watch it and check its quality simply by pressing Play button. The recording can be continued at any time by pressing Capture button again. The settings have been preserved. When we end recording, a second file's icon will appear next to the first one. In the Rekin system, the recording time is limited only by the amount of free space on the hard disk. However, in the case of longer recordings, it should be remembered that the system automatically divides the recording into subsequent files containing 4 hours of recording. Our recording settings can be saved in session files. After loading a saved session, our audio slider settings and recording parameters will be loaded. Thank you.
Wrecking. Keen on record.